What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Great football game last night, folks. Really good football game last night, everybody. I have to give the old Cowboys credit. The Cowgirls should have won that game. Artist Devil, I modded a bunch of people, a boatload of people. I had almost 300 moderators. So I went through and got rid of a bunch of moderators. Glad the Cowgirls lost. I hear you, Chief Wahoo. I am too, but they should have won the game. To be honest with you. Hey, Oreo Mouse, how you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. But yeah, it was a great game, folks. But the Dallas Cowgirls should have won that game. So I'll give credit where credit's due. They should have won. Dallas should have won that game last night. I'm sure Tony Damien and Mr. Sid were sitting on pins and needles there at the end of the game because they are diehard Cowboys fans. But yeah, big ups to the Cowgirls. They played an outstanding game. Dak played a heck of a game. Zeke, not so much. But Dak had a heck of a game last night. Heck of a game. DB Scratcher, what's up? No DB here. He ran away. I hear you, DB Scratcher. But yeah, Dak had a huge game, y'all. Over 400 yards. Big ups to the Cowgirls. They did look good last night. I know we lit up there pulling for the Washington football team, predicting that his Washington football team was going to win the division. Washington better bring something. They better be ready because the Dallas Cowgirls looked good last night. They looked real good. Dak surprised me. I really did not know if Dak would be able to throw the football the way he did last night. But normally when Dak has to pass that much, they always lose the game. I don't know what it is about them, but when he passes for that many yards and that many touchdowns and stuff, most of the time they lose the game. What's up, Travel Dreamer? How you doing today? Yeah, I forgot what his record is, like 1-4 or 1-5, something like that, when he passes for that many yards and that many touchdowns. But he surprised me. I did not think with that shoulder injury that he had that he would be able to throw the football. But I'll bet you this much. I bet you his arm is sore today. I bet he has a sore arm today. There's no doubt about it. I guarantee you he's got that arm iced down in ice today. Him and Tom Brady also probably got his arm on ice. Glad I caught you today. Well, I'm glad you made it, Travel Dreamer. Thank you very much for coming. But yeah, both of them young men got their arms in ice today because they did some passing last night. Dak had over 400 yards and Tom Brady had almost 400 yards. Chief Wahoo said Gronkowski sore today too. Yeah, Gronkowski had a big game. Amari Cooper for Dallas had a big game. What's that one guy, that other wide receiver for Dallas? Cooper? Was it Cooper? No, Lamb. Amari Cooper and Lamb. Both of them had big games. Antonio Brown had a huge game for Tampa Bay. So, all in all, it was a heck of a game, folks. If you wanted an offensive football game, you definitely got it last night, because there wasn't much defense going on. Well, I can't say that because there was several turnovers. I don't know who that was, Chief Wahoo. I don't know. Sonia says, got your package yesterday, Fatima. Thank you so much. Hey, Aurora, how you doing today? Yep, it's fun to play. Gronkowski looked good last night. Antonio Brown looked good. Godwin looked good, except for that fumble where he fumbled it there at the end zone. But, you know, Godwin was hurt going into that game too. He was hurt. Lamb had been hurt and been out. Of course, Dak had been hurt. But, yeah, all in all, it was a great game for anybody that was able to stay up and watch it all last night. I watched it all the way to the third quarter. I did not watch the fourth quarter. I recorded it, and I watched it in the wee hours this morning. The wee hours of this morning, I watched the rest of it. Sonia said, yes, I did. Did you like the snake? Mint is on the way, Travel Dreamer says. I'm a great defensive tackle, Travel Dreamer says. Well, there you go. Yeah, that hurt Tampa Bay there in the first quarter when their I can't remember if it was their safety or their cornerback. Their best safety or cornerback got hurt right there first thing in the first quarter. That hurt Tampa Bay pretty bad. But anyway, it's Friday, guys. What's going on? What's everybody got planned for the weekends? I know Sonia and Jim's going to the campground. What's the rest of y'all up to? Sonia made it through another week of work. Sonia made it through another week of work. That's a good thing. So anybody got plans? I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like for all of y'all. We're supposed to be hot. Tomorrow and Sunday, we're supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be cool tomorrow morning. We were 59 this morning. 59 this morning. That's what we're supposed to be tomorrow morning. But we're supposed to get back up in the mid 80s tomorrow and the upper 80s on Sunday. So, yeah, it looks like it's warming up here for the weekend. Sonia says, amazingly enough. Aurora says, no plans. Aurora's going to have snow soon. Aurora's going to be getting snow soon. So's Vermont Paint. Vermont Paint's going to be getting about 4 foot of snow. Yep. About October the 1st, he's going to get 4 foot of snow. He is. 73 and breezy. Dang, that's a good break for you, Sonia. That's a good break for you being in that plant. 73 is not too bad. Perfect campfire weather. That's right. Put Jim out there making s'mores, Sonia. Put Jim out there making s'mores this weekend. We're getting hot again, too. I like the cool fall weather. Aurora said it's warmer again. Wow. Aurora said it's warmed back up again. But yeah, I figure Vermont Paint will have snow. October 1st, going to get about 4 foot of snow. It's going to be an all-time record for a 24-hour period. He's going to get 4 foot of snow at his house. Sonia and Jim's going to die if my prediction comes true. They're going to die if my prediction comes true about the 4 foot of snow. They're going to be mad. Ooh, they're going to be mad. They'll be blaming the hillbilly for it. They'll be looking outside and them big old snowflakes coming down about that big, and they'll be cussing the old hillbilly every breath. He will send chicken to shovel the snow. That's right, Travel Dream. Keep me out of work longer. I hear you, Sonia. That's what we used to call them up home. We used to get them big old goose feather snowflakes. Them great old big ones. Be sitting up in the tree stand deer hunting. And they'd come those big old goose feather snowflakes. I kid you not. You could hear them things hit the dead leaves when they came down. Is Chattanooga a nice place? Chattanooga, there's a lot of, if you're just traveling through there now, Chattanooga's got a lot of road construction going on, Travel Dreamer. But a lot of people do like to go to Chattanooga, Tennessee. A lot of people like to go there. Now, I've not spent that much time in downtown. I worked in Chattanooga, but I did not spend that much in downtown Chattanooga. But yeah, they got mountains and they got a nice river going down through there. I really don't know about the downtown part of it, but I know a lot of people do go to Chattanooga. I know a lot of people visit there, but I do not know all the places to go to, Travel Dreamer. But my favorite place in the state of Tennessee is up around Gatlinburg. That's my favorite place, is Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I really like that up around Gatlinburg, up in the mountains, Smoky Mountains. That's my favorite. But a lot of people do go to Chattanooga. A lot of people go to Chattanooga for kayaking, Travel Dreamer. They go there to do kayaking. A lot of people used to go over there. But yeah, my favorite place in Tennessee to go to is Gatlinburg, Sevierville, up in that part of the state. East Tennessee. That's my favorite place to go to. What's the best place in South Carolina for a history vacation? For history, you've got Camden, South Carolina, for the American Revolution. You've got Cowpens, South Carolina, which is up outside of Gaffney, South Carolina, in the upstate, where they had the Battle of Cowpens in the war against Britain. So Cowpens has some stuff. But other than that, everybody comes to South Carolina for Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the beach, Travel Dreamer. Everybody comes to South Carolina to go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But the big battlefield up at Cowpens, a lot of the Revolutionary War people go there. A lot of people come to Camden, South Carolina, because they have a lot of the historic houses. They have a little small place set up there that they still have some of the old buildings up where the British had their encampment at, some of that stuff. But most people come to South Carolina for Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to go to the beach. Pigeon Forge has a Titanic museum that I want to see. Yeah, Travel Dreamer. There's a lot to do in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg area. And believe it or not, it's not far over to Asheville, North Carolina. A lot of people like to visit the Biltmore House that was built by George Vanderbilt way back in the day. So a lot of people that come to East Tennessee for vacation, they'll go over to Asheville, North Carolina, and visit the Biltmore House. Hey, KK, what's up? Spicy pepperoni and ham sandwich with ham, cheese, and Duke's mayonnaise. There you go. That Duke's mayonnaise is awesome. Travel Dreamer. Also, if you was to stay over around the Pigeon Forge area, over there in Western North Carolina, it's Cherokee, North Carolina. They actually have the Cherokee Indian Reservation over there. And they have a couple of shows and things that you can go to over there at the Cherokee Indian Reservation. Then, of course, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge area, they have Dollywood, the Dollywood theme parks up there. And Gatlinburg has a lot of shops and stuff like that. They have a tram that takes you way up on the mountain. They've got an ice skating rink up there, shops up there. They have a zoo up there. Cherokee has a Harrah's Casino. If you're into casino, they have a Harrah's Casino up there now on the Cherokee Indian Reservation. Went to casino today. We both did poo. I hear you, KK. That's not good. But Western North Carolina, you got the Biltmore House to go see. You can take the Blue Ridge Parkway up to Mount Mitchell, North Carolina. It's the highest mountain east of the Mississippi River. They also have Grandfather's Mountain. They have a bridge. It's not a mile off the ground, but it's a mile in elevation. A swinging bridge that takes you out on the rocks and stuff. So that whole East Tennessee, Western North Carolina has a lot of stuff to do up there, Travel Dreamer. A lot of stuff to do. Nope, not good. Well, that's not good, KK. Did you play the Dean Martin machine today? I thought you had that Dean Martin machine figured out, KK. I thought you and your dad had that and the Dragon machine. I thought y'all had them figured out. Thought you had it figured out. Yeah, it doesn't really swing like this, Travel Dreamer. It's a pretty good sized bridge, but it takes you out onto the rocks. Grandfather Mountain, every year, I can't remember if it's in the spring or the fall, but they have the Scottish Games up there. Down in the valley below Grandfather Mountain, they have the Scottish Games up there. People come from all over, or they used to come from all over the world. I don't know what they're doing now with the with this mess going on, but they have the Scottish Games up there in the valley down below Grandfather Mountain. But yeah, there's quite a few things to do in East Tennessee, Western North Carolina. Down just outside of Hendersonville, North Carolina, there's a place down there called Bat Cave. It's called Chimney Rock. If you're familiar with that, what was that Indian movie? Last of the Mohicans. If you ever saw the movie Last of the Mohicans, they filmed a bunch of it in Chimney Rock down in Bat Cave, right outside of Hendersonville, North Carolina. And then they filmed a bunch of it down, of course, at Lake Lure. But a lot of it was filmed up there around Chimney Rock National Park. So there's a lot to do. A lot to do in Western North Carolina. And East Tennessee. But you have to drive some to get to the places, but depending upon where you stay at. Didn't play those today. Why didn't you play? Well, no wonder you didn't win, KK. You didn't play your machines. You didn't play your machines, KK. But a lot of people go camping up there in on the Cherokee Indian Reservation. They go camping up there. They have trout fishing. You can buy daily or weekly permits to go trout fishing up there in the creeks. So a lot of families go camping, but it's winding down this time of year. All those places are probably full up right now, all the leaf lookers, because all the leaves are starting. I'm sure the leaves are starting to turn, especially by the end of this month, beginning of October. That place will be full of folks that go up there and stay in the hotels and for the leaves changing colors. It's pretty awesome when the foliage is in peak. It's pretty nice up there. But a lot of people come from all over to see the leaves. A lot of Florida people come. Then up in northeast Georgia, which is not far from Chattanooga, where you talk about over in Chattanooga, and from East Tennessee, there's a place over there called Helen, Georgia. Helen, Georgia. Helen, Georgia. I've never been there. They say it's kind of expensive, but they have the whole town set up like a German town or Austria town. You know, they actually have Oktoberfest festival there in Helen, Georgia. But a lot of the hotels are like German themed. And like I say, they have Oktoberfest over there in October. A lot of people go over there, but I never had the opportunity to make it over there. But it is gorgeous. It is Travel Dreamer. It really is. You know, when I was there, I didn't really appreciate it that much. But it's very pretty up there when the leaves turn. Yeah, it's pretty when the leaves turn. And there's big mountains up there too, Travel Dreamer. Big mountains. Big mountains. Hey, Dragoon Gaming, what's up? What's up, Dragoon Gaming? Nothing like them molehills Vermont Paint's got up there in Vermont. We actually have mountains. He's got molehills. What, DB Scratcher? Don't be using language like that now. Come on. Come on, DB Scratcher. Vermont says, whatever. That's right. You got molehills up there. Western North Carolina, East Tennessee, we got mountains. We got 2 football games to go to today and tomorrow. Dang, Dragoon Gaming. Yeah, a lot of people are upset at me about me removing all the moderators, folks. I'm sorry. I had to remove a bunch of moderators. I had people blocking people just randomly and on purpose, I guess, blocking people that were part of my channel. So I went in and cleaned out a few weeks ago, folks. And obviously I got the person that was doing it because it hasn't happened since. I don't know who they are, but for right now, I'm just going to let it ride. We'll see what happens. I got you, Travel Dreamer. Well, like I say, don't go in the wintertime. Travel Dreamer, don't go in the wintertime. It's a mess in the wintertime. But right now, the end of September, beginning of October, the leaves are nice and get a lot of visitors up that way. Summertime's a great time to go up there in the mountains and go camping. And like I say, East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, there's tons of things to do. Northeast Georgia, there's lots of stuff to do. But yeah, it's ugly up there in the wintertime. It's cold. The mountains are barren when all the leaves fall off. It's not pretty in the wintertime. Yeah, exactly, Travel Dreamer. That's exactly right. What's up, Lucky Dog Productions? What's going on? What's going on, Lucky Dog? My hand one time frozen. I hear you, Dragoon Gaming. Yeah, I was hoping my buddy Nell was going to be here. I got to do a unboxing. I got a surprise in the mail today, y'all. I got a surprise in the mail today from an unknown bidder. A silent bidder sent me some mail today. So I figured I'd share that with you guys. If Nell will hurry up and come in here, we'll open up and see what the silent bidder sent me in the mail today. Yeah, they're always slow, Vermont. Yeah, I was hoping Nell would be here for me to do my unboxing and find out what I got from the silent bidder. That's right, Travel Dreamer. That was very nice of the silent bidder to do that for me. But yeah, I was hoping Nell would be here for it, but I haven't seen Nell. I have not seen Nell Court today. But I have not opened my box yet. I have not. Yep, the silent bidder sent me a package in the mail. I received it today. But if Nell don't come pretty soon, I'll just have to go ahead and open up my surprise package. I'm wondering what's in it. I don't know what's in it. We're going to find out what's in it here shortly. Yeah, I was hoping Nell was going to be here for it. Stuff. Yeah, I got some stuff. I don't know what the stuff is yet, but we're going to find out here shortly. But yeah, them Cowgirls should have won the football game last night, Vermont. I give Tony Damien and Sid a hard time about it, but the Cowboys should have won that football game last night. They should have. That's exactly right, Travel Dreamer. That's exactly right. Shoot, I didn't drop the link. I didn't even drop the link earlier. I always forget to do that. I used to be good at it, but now I forget to drop it. I always forget to drop the linky. But anyway, it's the weekend, folks. We made it another weekend. Stuff he doesn't even know about. That's right, Vermont. I don't even know what's in there. But we're going to find out. Had a thunderstorm go through. Got a little over an inch of rain in about 15 minutes. Just a little puddle in the driveway, Lucky Dog says. It's like down here in Sandland, Lucky Dog. It will absolutely pour down the rain and the yard will be flooded. You look out there 20 minutes later and there's no puddles left. It gets absorbed in this sand down here. Living in the sand land. So I guess I need to start eating like Vermont Paint eats, but that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. I can't eat that stuff he eats. I ain't eating them vegetables. Poodles. I hear you. Yep, same as Florida, Lucky Dog. You're absolutely correct. But yeah, I guess I'm supposed to start eating like Vermont Paint eats, but that ain't happening. I ain't eating that fake stuff, and I'm not eating them vegetables he eats. I am not. That's not happening. Vermont said I'm eating pork rinds. Not me. Not me. I had, what did I have? I had a Nutri-Grain bar at 6 o'clock this morning and took my medicine. At about 10 o'clock, I had some low-fat Ritz crackers and cheddar cheese. And then at 1 o'clock, I had 2 chicken patties with ketchup. No bread, no nothing, just chicken patties with ketchup. That's what I've had to eat today. That's what I had today. That stuff is too healthy. You're the one that's eating all that healthy stuff, dude. You're the one that's eating broccoli and cauliflower and spinach and fake meat and fake bread and all that stuff. I can't eat all that fake stuff. I cannot eat the fake stuff. I do not like it. Might have me a salad tonight. I bought me some stuff to make a salad. Got me some maters and cucumbers and shredded lettuce and some cheddar cheese. I've had ginger ale and pork rinds, only thing all day. That is not good for you, Vermont. That is not good for you, only eating once a day. Hey, Miss Hart Gasper, how you doing? I don't eat pork skin. I always thought they were stinky. I did eat my share of pickled pig's feet as a kid. I never could eat them, Travel Dreamer. I could not. My mama and them, they used to love them, but I couldn't ever eat them. I couldn't stand the vinegar smell, and I couldn't stand the thoughts of it either. I've never had pickled pig's feet. Never. I've had pickled Penrose hot sausages and pickled eggs, but I ain't eating no pickled pig's feet. Nope. Everybody up home did. My granny used to carry them in the big old jar up on the counter at the store. Heart has been a bit angry today, so need to up blood pressure a little bit. I hear you, dude. You trying to get yours to go up. I'm trying to get mine to go down. Trying to get mine to go down. Dang, we was up to 10 people. We're down to 7 people now. Where's that Nell Cord at? She needs to come on and get in here so I can do the darn unboxing. I want to see what the silent bidder sent me. I got to see what the silent bidder sent me. I'm going to give her 5 more minutes. I'm going to give her 5 minutes. And if she ain't here in 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and open up my package. Nell may be driving. Well, it ain't no fun to do unboxings unless Nell's here. Sonia says, I haven't escaped yet. Yeah, I'm going to give him 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I chew on those knuckle bones. It's one food we didn't share because everybody loved them so very much. We had our own jar. I hear you, Travel Dreamer. Yeah, my mama used to eat them. Yeah, my mama used to eat them. And everybody used to come in Granny's old country store. Remember back then they used to have them old brown rough napkins. She'd have them right beside the darn pickled eggs and the pickled pig's feet and the pickled sausages. So, yeah, people used to come in there and buy them pig's feet. They sure would. Eat on them, suck on the knuckles and sucking the juice out of them and all that. Yeah, been there, seen that. I didn't do it though. Travel Dreamer says, thought you'd be on the road, Sonia. So who's got plans for the weekend, y'all? Anybody got plans? We're going back to the middle to upper 80s for the weekend, so it's warming up back down here again. Right now it's 80 degrees and mostly sunny. 80 degrees and mostly sunny. No feet. Don't care whose feet. I hear you, Vermont. Yeah, she's in lockup till 4 o'clock, Fatima. She's in lockup till 4 o'clock. But at 4 o'clock, you better not be between her, the front door, and her truck and getting out to the highway. Do not be in her way. Because she's going to run you over on Friday afternoons. Do not be in the way. Because at 4 o'clock, she'll be coming out of there sideways. Sideways. You sell the shoes? Yeah. Used to sell the whole pickle. Yep, she used to have them too in the jars. She did. The great old big, short, fat ones. Yep. She had those too. She has been hours without Dunkin' Donuts, so she is jonesing. Yeah, the Dunkin' Donut stock. No, I was just going to do my unboxing, Nell Court. I've been waiting on you to come. That unknown bidder sent me a package today, Nell. I've got to figure out what's going on. So I was waiting on you before I open up my package. It says from unknown bidder. It came in the mail today. So I was just waiting for you to come. Are you the unknown bidder now? Are you the unknown bidder? Brat Child. Brat Child, why are you calling me names? I thought that this was coming from you, Nell. I thought this was coming from you. Good golly, bum. Who put all this tape on here? This had to come from Nell. It's got entirely too much tape on here. It had to come from Nell. Had to come from Nell. It's got way too much tape on here. Better be careful. Cut my darn finger off. I'll cut my finger off or stab myself. One of the two. Golly, boom. It's like trying to break into Fort Knox. It's like breaking into Fort Knox. To Hillbilly from Silent Bitter. Let's see what we got. Oh Lord, here we go with more of that foam stuff. More of that foam stuff. Wow. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. Y'all remember that one? I don't even remember this one. Look at that darn painting I got in the mail, y'all. I don't even remember that. You got to be kidding. How did I get that? How did I get that? Oh, Nell. Thank you, Nell. That was so nice of you, Nell, to get this for me. I truly do appreciate it, Nell. Thank you so much, Nell. I really do like that, Nell. Thank you so much. That's absolutely awesome. Awesome, Nell. Thank you. Thank you to Nell Court, the Silent Bitter. The Silent Bitter. Thank you so much. What else we got in here? Plenty of paper. Plenty of paper. What else is in here? Huh. How sweet. Thank you, Nell. Thank you, Nell. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate you. There you go, folks. Just another unboxing from my good friend, the Unknown Bidder. The Unknown Bidder comes through for the Hillbilly. That is absolutely awesome. You did spoil me this time, Nell. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate that, Nell. Absolutely awesome, Nell. Thank you so much, Nell. Done got me a darn surprise package today. But I really do appreciate that one, Nell. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nell. That'll go very well with the other one that I have that's kind of like that. That'll go really well with the other one that I have that looks a lot like that. That's very nice. And I got an owl too. That's very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Nell. That was so sweet of you. I knew Nell was the Unknown Bidder, the Silent Bidder. I knew Nell was the Silent Bidder. I knew it. Those are able to put in the microwave so bowl doesn't get hot and keeps ice cream cold also. Gotcha, Vermont. Gotcha. I knew that Nell Court was the darn Silent Bidder. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So there we go. The secret surprise unboxing from the Silent Bidder. That's pretty awesome. Pretty darn awesome. Pretty darn awesome. Great start to the weekend. A great start to the weekend, folks. It was. Silent Bidder has a very late bedtime. Yeah, you did, Nell. Nell, did you get yours from Hillbilly yet? Laugh out loud. Travel Dreamer says, Bruce, you never gave us the website for the bowl covers. Yeah, Nell, you need to quit staying up so late for the auctions. It's past your bedtime. Not yesterday. Haven't checked today yet. Hey, blessed one. How you doing, my friend? Vermont says, I did, Fatima, on Sonia's and on my Tuesday night chat. So there you go. There you go. But I will send to you, Vermont says. Silly silent bidders are always awake. Yeah, you're always awake, Neil. You're not like me. I have to get my beauty rest. You think I'm ugly now? You should see me when I don't sleep at least 3 hours. It's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I can't believe Tony Damien didn't come in here. I was going to tell her how good her Cowgirls played last night. And she wasn't even here for me to say that. So don't anybody tell her that I said the Cowgirls played well. I'll never hear the end of it from her. But I always give credit where credit is due. And the Cowgirls played very, very well last night against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They should have won the game. I don't know, Neil. I was reading up about what's going on. I was reading about what's going on with that report thingy. I don't know, Neil. I don't know. I'd have been better off not knowing. I'd have been better off not knowing. Just something else to worry about. Just something else to worry about. I was there but didn't see it. Could you please send it to me, please, Vermont? Would make a great gift for my dad. Neil Court said, I've not seen it yet. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I've not seen it. Sorry. Can you explain it or against the rules? If you're talking to me, Neil, no, you were here yesterday for mine. You were here yesterday when I gave you the results of my test. Hey, Kathy's Corner. Hey, Ace Deuce family, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to the weekend. Nope, I was driving in floodwater. Vermont. What's that? What's that big fancy word thing I got? Vermont. I don't remember the big fancy word, Neil. I have an enlarged spleen and I have some blockage in my aorta in my abdomen. And the blood vessels. It's a big old fancy long word, but I don't know what the word is. Yeah, I have plaque in the artery in my ab. Basically, that's what it comes down to. Plaque in the artery in my abdomen. An enlarged spleen. Whatever. I don't know what causes an enlarged spleen. I don't even know what the spleen does. Got something to do with blood, I think. Ain't your spleen got something to do with blood? Filtering your blood or something? I don't even know what the spleen does. Yeah, there's that big fancy word Vermont wrote down. It says for me to change my diet and keep taking my blood pressure medicine to keep my blood pressure down and to keep taking my cholesterol medicine. For now, is what it says, Nell. They said they did not find an aneurysm. They did not find an aneurysm. Tony had hers removed. It clots blood. Oh, is that what your spleen does, Neil? I thought it was some kind of blood filter. But apparently mine's enlarged, but it says it doesn't need anything done to it right now. So I guess it's good for now. Whatever that means. Yep, good news there. It's just enlarged, but it says no further treatment needed for now. But it did tell me I had to change my diet, stay on the blood pressure medicine, and keep taking my cholesterol medicine. Yeah, I don't need no Roto-Rooter thing going on. I don't need a Roto-Rooter thing going on. I guess if it was really, really, really bad, I guess they can go in your leg like they do when they go into your heart, where they do the heart cath. They can go into your leg and go into the aorta in the abdomen and put in a stent if it was needed. But that, I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I just got some blockage from what I can read. Diet change can be hard. Absolutely it can, Travel Dreamer. Absolutely it can be. Diet change and stay on the medicine I'm taking. I assume the doctor will leave me on the same amount of cholesterol medicine. It didn't say nothing about going up on my cholesterol medicine. So I guess I stay on the same thing I'm taking. I mean, I don't know if I'm on a low dose, a high dose, or whatever it is. I must be on just a low dose of cholesterol medicine. I'm not sure. I don't know nothing about it. You are eating better than I do now. That's because I love me, Vermont. That's because I love me. If nobody else loves me, I love me. but I am going to splurge tonight. I'm going to have some crab balls tonight. I looked in the fish section down at the local IGA grocery today, and they had some breaded crab balls. So I'm going to try those tonight, I think, for supper. Either that or I'm going to have a salad. I might have a salad. Yeah, I might have a salad. I've been kind of craving a salad. I bought some lettuce, shredded lettuce, and some cheese and maters and cucumbers. And I got some boiled eggs and something else. What else did I get? Anyway, I might just have a salad. I don't care much for me. I'm rude. I hear you, Vermont. How do they get those balls off the crab? I have no idea, Vermont. I guess they smash them with a hammer and roll them up in a ball. Yeah, I guess they smash them up with a hammer and roll them up in a ball. Yeah, that's one of the things too, Nell. That's one of the things it says can cause it too. I read that today too, Nell. That's one of the things it said too was smoking. Over the years, I've been smoking a long time. Sonya quit, so can you. Dude, I've been smoking for 42 years. 42 years. Yep, 42 years. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, thank you, Neil. My mom smoked 60 and quit. I hear you, Vermont. I hear you, dude. Hey, Soul Food, how you doing, my friend? Neil said, I quit after 40 years. I've quit a bunch of times, but the longest I ever quit for was like 3 months. I've quit a bunch of times, but the longest I ever went without smoking was 3 months. Glad to have you here, Soul Food. Appreciate you coming by. Unfortunately, Soul Food, I'm not going to be on but just a couple more minutes. I have got some things I've got to take care of today. I've still got some things to do. Just moved to California, just breathe and get smoke in your lungs. Believe it or not, Vermont, when I quit for 3 months, that's where I was working at. I was working out in California when I quit. I quit for 3 months. I was in San Jose, San Francisco, and I quit for 3 months. I had a cup of coffee, Nell. I had a cup of coffee. I quit. When I quit smoking, I had to quit drinking. I had to quit drinking coffee. I quit all of that. And I was sitting there 3 months later and with the guys that I was working with, and I fixed me a cup of coffee. But when I drank coffee, I drank cream and sugar with a little bit of coffee. And one of the guys was sitting there smoking a cigarette, and it smelled so good. So I told him, I said, hey, just let me have a cigarette. So he gave me that one cigarette. I lit it up, and it tasted like cotton candy. And I went right back to smoking again. Yep, I lit up that one cigarette, thought I could just have one cigarette and a cup of coffee, and I was right back smoking. It tasted like cotton candy. Yes, hubby had to quit coffee for a while. Yeah, when I quit smoking, Neil, I have to quit a lot of things. Some things I eat, I have to quit. Of course, I've quit drinking coffee, and I've about all but quit drinking alcohol. I haven't had alcohol in over 2 years. I haven't had a beer in 2 years. I've been quit from hard liquor for about 7 years now. Yeah, I have to quit all that when I quit smoking. It all just goes hand in hand. Hand in hand. But anyway, guys, enough about me. Enough about me. Everybody stay safe out there. Everybody have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. I appreciate everybody coming by. Everybody, please stay safe out there over the weekend. Stay safe. What I tell myself when that happens is I tell myself that that's what my old friend smells like, and that is all. I hear you, Neil. This ginger ale is dangerous, Vermont says. But everybody, please be safe. Don't forget, Sonia will be live from the campground tonight. Sonia will be live from the campground tonight. They're going to be building a fire, and hopefully Jim makes s'mores for everybody. Hopefully Papa Smurf makes s'mores for everybody tonight. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, always be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll try my best to see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all.